force the rear of the back of the mouth. And
After a crash course in battlefield medicine, I was ready to meet the journalists who were taking the course. The gang seems friendly enough, but they are real journalists. They won't discuss who they work for on camera, but they are all major news organizations. To discuss it here could compromise them when they're in the field.
How do you guys feel about essentially putting yourself in harm's way? I mean, that's what you're doing.
You're drawn to tell interesting, pertinent, important stories, but there will come a time where that puts you in harm's way, and the idea of this course is to be as prepared and ready to minimize the risk and know what to do if something goes wrong.
Now, how about you? I don't know if you noticed, but I noticed that a large percentage of the videos we saw in the training were cameramen getting shot. Well, did you happen to notice that?
Well, I mean,
it's like, look, another camera guy gets shot. Look, another camera guy gets his leg blown off.
Well, I mean, part of it is you got a camera on your shoulder. It looks like you got a gun. You have a rocket. So they've been teaching us in there. So it's something to really be concerned about.
Just to put a little perspective on this, Nishant here is leaving for Iraq tomorrow.
He might find this first exercise useful. Where to hide if someone is shooting at you. These instructors have seen everything. They're all former Special Forces soldiers who share the knowledge they've gained from combat.
Okay, what we're going to show you now are the effects of various different types of rounds on the different types of cover.
Think about it. How many times on the news have you seen footage of people shooting at each other or throwing Molotov cocktails? Well, someone had to get pictures of that so you could see it. That's what this first lesson is all about. We go through various types of weaponry and ballistics, all of them making mincemeat out of car doors, flak jackets, masonry, even a trusty helmet. This lesson is meant to show you where to take cover. More importantly, where not to.
Next time you watch one of these cop shows and you've got the policeman hiding behind his car door, you're not going to get any protection whatsoever. We just took these sandbags, filled them with mud from the side of the range, tamped them down, a couple of rounds into them. Yeah, it absorbed the energy, no penetration from the actual round.
All right, so Kurt and Tim have just demonstrated a variety of different calibers of weapons, and turns out best protection is from these lowly sandbags.
The bottom line is, if you've got nowhere to hide, hit the dirt.
Keep in mind, these are journalists. They're taking this course, so they'll know what to do when people start shooting at them while they're trying to cover a news story over there. So, pretty heavy stuff.
Alright guys, we're going to get into the first scenario brief. First scenario, self-immerse.
Time for a training scenario where the instructors try to replicate as close as possible a real-life situation in the field. We're an independent film crew in an unsafe area of Colombia, frequented by a terrorist group called the FARC. We have a vehicle, and what happens next is up to us. Kind of like choose your own adventure. We'll be communicating via radio with Zero, our home base. I'm nominated as driver.
So we're in a dangerous situation. And if I've learned anything about this place, I think some shit's gonna go down.